What's the crack, lads? So the weather's nice over here, and yesterday I decided to bring my family out for dinner into the Big Easy, one of my favourite restaurants in London. Great location, lovely food. There was a couple of small things went wrong last night. It wasn't as nice as the first few times I went there, but that happens quite a lot with restaurants. Now, you go to a restaurant 10 times, it might be good 8 times, and it might be bad twice. So I give it the benefit of the doubt. A couple of small things that I didn't like last night, but I'm going to show you the video anyway. I'll talk you through it. And the weather's beautiful over here. It is quite cold still, but the sun is shining, so we can't complain. And I'm going to show you a few buildings that I worked on in London as well, so that'd be kind of cool. A few sites to see. My son's obsessed with tall buildings at the minute, so I brought him to see a few of them. And please, guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel, because I would really like to show you more cool restaurants in London going forward. Leave a few comments, let me know what you think, and let me show you this restaurant right now. Good luck. So check this out, lads. What a location for a restaurant. Right on the water, right in the heart of Canary Wharf, right next to all the big buildings. And look at this for food. This is what I'm going to show you today. The food that we got in the Big Easy restaurant. So we started with a train journey in. Small fella wasn't happy it was taking too long, but it was Sunday trains. What could we do? Now, my son is obsessed with high-rise buildings. He knows them all, the Eiffel Tower, the Burj Khalifa. So we brought him to see the Shard on the way to the restaurant. So I said I'd give you guys a look as well. If no one's ever seen the Shard before, this is what it looks like. It was a nice day in London, London Bridge, but we were heading to Canary Wharf. Nice sights around here as well, lads. Canary Wharf is very central London, and it used to be the biggest building in London before the Shard got built. And my father did work on the Shard, lads. I worked on Canary Wharf, or the building next to it. I'm going to show you that soon. You walk through this cool tunnel and you get towards the Big Easy. And just before the entrance of the Big Easy, literally 30-second walk, it has this cool sky garden that you can go and see. And this building here, I worked on this when I was 16 years old with my dad, and we laid a slab on the roof of that building. So enough of the boring building stuff. Anyway, lads, let's get into the restaurant. I don't want to keep you too long, and I want to show you all the cool food that we ordered. So this is the restaurant on the inside. This is the view when you look upwards a minute ago. This is when you look out. And pretty nice restaurant, very American kind of vibe. Crabshack, barbecue style restaurant. The missus got a Prosecco. I was on the beer. And of course, my lad was on the water. But he'll be on the beer eventually when he's old enough. This was the starters, guys. So I got this many times. Every time I come here, I get this. It has prawns, it has calamari, it has chicken wings, chicken goujons. Now, I said at the start of the video I was a little disappointed, and this is what I was disappointed in, lads. So I found the goujons were a little bit overcooked. First 2 or 3 times we got this, unbelievable. Everything was cooked perfectly. But some of the chicken wings were cold as well, lads. So it was a little bit of a disappointing starter considering how much it cost. And I will show the full price at the end and how much I paid. But we ate it anyway. And my son, he got this lovely cheeseburger. I didn't taste this, obviously, because it was his, and chips, and he ate that. It looked good on the inside. I had a quick look of it, cooked pretty well. And he really enjoyed that. Standard stuff for him. Burgers and chips, that's what he always likes to get. This was my missus' seafood platter that she got. So I had lobster, crab, mussels, a few bits like that. And it was in a tomato sauce, which she wasn't overly keen on, to be honest. I went for the full lobster. So butter, garlic, lobster, a whole lobster basically is what I got. I get the same thing every time I come here. I've been here about 5 times in 10 years, and this is what I get every time. And I have to say, the lobster was cooked perfect, lads. It was absolutely beautiful. It wasn't tough. It was tasty. There's a bit of work in eating a lobster, lads, but I don't mind that actually, because usually I eat way too quick anyway, which is bad for you, but I do it anyway. So at least eating a lobster tends to slow me down a small bit, having to put the work in and get all that meat out of the shell and stuff. But I cleaned up the lobster anyway, left nothing left, ate the whole lot of it. Then moved on to dessert menu here, and this is what I got. So I got chocolate brownie and ice cream. Now, I don't care who you are, 99% of people watching this video right now will want to eat this. If you don't want to eat this by looking at this video, there's something wrong. There's something wrong with you. This was unbelievable. You could see my wife attempting to rob a corner off my brownie. I caught her in slow motion. I finished it with a cup of coffee, and this was a nice meal overall, lads. I did my usual faking a heart attack joke when I seen the bill, which my wife finds hilarious. And by hilarious, I mean she rolls her eyes and smirks. And this was the bill, lads, 170 quid. What you think? You can refuse to pay the service charge in a London restaurant if you don't want to pay it. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I will bring you more London restaurants in the future, but I hope you like this video. Peace and have a good weekend. See you later. Bye-bye.